Maria Butina loves guns, has bonds to a top Russki investment banker, and, following months in a U.S. prison, now admits conspiring versus the U.S. by the government for a time in that relations in Moscow went in free fall. The 30-year-old Russki militant has not been charged of creature agent. And her instance has no connect in the Mueller investigation in concoction of Russki interference in the 2016 Trump card poll win. But it does engage interference in Republicans, and Russia has smelled a rat, charging the U.S. of break her downward in single imprisonment. Her detention in July was shown during several hours of CEO Donald Trump card's hard criticized Helsinki summit conference in CEO Vladimir Putin. And Russia detected a policy reason designed at blasting the meat. CEO Putin tell out the 1 week, complaining how ours Butina was cladding prison and had anything to conceal. I requested all the heads of our open secret services, which was event. Not one knows whatever on her, he told. Unborn in the southern Siberian town of Barnaul in 1988, onto her Facebook web page she has enjoyed with arms always with she was a kid, collecting up a gun for the at first period at the age of 10. She went to the regional Altai Country College to research policy and education scientific, onto her Facebook web page. She appears to include been politically betrothed and busy in the college discussion community. Butina later set up a individual furnishings business, traveling wide overseas, and left politically busy in the youthful fender of Vladimir Putin's joint Russia side. And yet she brought commend of opposition lead Alexei Bulk, who tell of her as a proper man. Promotion gun rights was obviously a profound desire, as she based a team named the Order to Carry Weapon and named for the selling of brief-barreled gun to civilian population to be done legislative. She reasoned, was of the recent wishes of Mikhail Kalashnikov, the innovator of the AK-47, and her motion brought supporting national. The Russki publication of GQ Ammunition Depot wrote an ecstatic section, full in photos of her in top heels and Versace, in revolvers in her hands. Her personality defense driving bring down plain since of by the government opposition. But her motion extended to increase, and one of its members was Alexander Torshin, a term of the Russki Senate and vice president of the Russki Center Banking. In 2012 he became a lifetime term of the Domestic Gun Associate in the U.S. His bonds in the NRA endured, and Maria Butina became his outstanding specific aide. Mr. Torshin was located by U.S. Exchequer sanctions regime in April, and is creature studied by the FBI above concoction of funneling cash to the NRA to aid the Trump card campaigning. Though nameless in the appeal transactions, Mr. Torshin is obviously the Russki in whom Butina has acknowledged conspiring. He retired of the banking at the end of November. Butina began traveling to the U.S. for NRA conventions, seemingly gunman in a schedule named the Public Diplomacy Draft, designed at installation up informal channels designed at affecting U.S. politics. In 2015 she visited a Trump card campaigning occasion in Las Vegas, request the president applicant on his view on U.S. sanctions regime in Russia. In December 2015 she guessed NRA officials to Moscow, and they detained meetings in top-level Russki by the government officials, organized by Mr. Torshin. By 2016 she had a undergraduate visa for a wizard's extent at US College in Washington, D.C. Her LinkedIn section told she was focused on cyber politics, the web of things, cryptocurrencies, and blockchain technique. She was residing at the period in 56-year-old Gender Erickson, a Southward Dakota-based prudent policy militant. He is estimated to include helping her conduct her schedule. She visited a domestic prey lunch in 2017 in the U.S. while CEO Trump card gave a speaking. It is essential to supporting Trump card mentally, she was cited as proverb in the Russki clique. Policy specialist Andrei Koliadin utilized her as an translator at the occasion and said Interfax news story agent she had been examining which she should do following gradation in May. Everything her plans, gun rights remained shut to her cardiac, and she stored several busy public print accounts as a blog post. She never shied off of a social section. In one chunk on the Russki Snob website she told her vision was to dwell in a successful, very advanced nation, guideline in the planet, and out of migrating. In else interviewing in 2016 in the Russki-based Guns website, she told she hoped how the Russki by the government would enable her organization to job in youthful family in schools, love the NRA in the U.S. Alexander Torshin has done no commentary on her detention. Yet, Butina was a major spot of PIN in Russia and the FBI told the two share a line of messages. With her detention she has been detained at an age arrest center in Alexandria, Virginia and occasionally in single imprisonment, say her lawyers. By her appeal transactions on Thursday, Maria Butina acknowledged to one accusation of plot. She is potential to person up to 6 months in prison, though she has already serviced 5. Her attorney, Robert Driscoll, told in July she was an aspiring youthful female and not an broker of the Russki Federation. At the period he was diamond down there was no testimony versus her. Her dad Valerie has named the extortion versus her psychopathia and a hag hunt.